whenever.
Well, we'll be doing commercials for Chick-fil-A now.
Just don't get it during the.
I'm not videoing.
Was it in
Okay.
it?
Yeah, I didn't think of it.
You're good.
It's fine.
All right, David, whenever you're ready, we'll open the questions for our student athletes.
All right. Thought it was an entertaining game, at least for 3 quarters, and they got away from you in the 4th quarter. Just both of you take turns explaining how you thought the game went. I thought they had maybe a few more legitimate weapons than you had today, and that they ended up wearing you down in the 4th quarter. But you're basketball players, and I'm not. So why don't you explain how you thought the game went?
I felt like we came out in the first half like very aggressive and had a lot of energy on defensive end, and then I'm not gonna say more. I feel like it took us a while in the 3rd quarter to like get going a little bit, and I feel like we didn't really. Our communication wasn't. I feel like as good in the 2nd half as it was the 1st half, and that was really all I could think of.
For us as a team, we're aggressive. So in the 1st half, I feel like that played in our favor. Like we defensively, we were able to play in the gap and be on the ball better. And then like I feel like after a while, the game started getting called differently.
By the officials?
Yeah. So I feel like we had to adjust, and I feel like it took us a minute to adjust. So I just feel like that played a factor.
I'm still a little messed up by the COVID rule, and so all 8 of the girls, which included you 2 who got introduced before the game, does that mean you're done after this year, or is there a chance you might be coming back, or what's the deal? Or you could still decide, you don't have to know the answer now. But,
Oh, this is my 5th year, so I'm done.
so you are done,
I don't have
all right.
any
What about you?
Still deciding.
Same?
Yeah.
Okay, so how did it feel to play your last game at Holman Center then?
It was good. I feel like we had a good crowd today. It's just like a different feel, like when you know it's your last time. So I mean, it was a good feeling.
Kind of one of those moral victories, but real victories feel better, I know. But you gave them a good game. How about you, Delja?
I've always loved Indiana fans. Like I feel like Indiana fans go harder. It's like a basketball city for real. And it's like Terre Haute is small, but people are gonna show up.
All right. And I know it's kind of early. You've been probably preparing for Illinois State for, well, at least a couple days. But the tournament, what's your anticipation for that? Learn anything today that you think gives you hope for a good showing in the tournament? If you play like you did in the first 3 quarters, maybe. But.
Go ahead.
I feel like tournament time is just exciting. It's so different. Like you can't underestimate anybody when you go to a tournament. I feel like because 0-0 now, and you never know who can start playing really well. I felt like over the past 2 games we played Bradley, and then when we played at Missouri State and we played now, I feel like we've been playing a lot better offensively. So I feel like now's the time you want to be playing better.
Yeah.
So I mean, I feel like once we can contribute it to a whole game, and I'm not gonna say not let the referees take us out of the game, but kind of learn how to control our emotions about it better and not letting it take our aggressiveness away, then I feel like we can shock some people in the tournament.
I agree. I feel like as a team, Stella got her groove back. Because, in the beginning, like, I think we had, 5 games or straight?
Yeah.
So,
Well,
I
no,
just...
it was like a few games. It was after Bradley. We had a couple games.
But we just not letting that knock us down. 0-0, like she said, we're ready to play.
I'll tell you another thing you might want to remember is that your COVID first hit, the team was there ready to play. You were on that team, weren't you? Mm-hmm. The team was ready to play and didn't get to play. No, none of the teams that showed up got to play. Mm-hmm. So you don't want to take this for granted. You don't.
Yeah.
Not every. You assume, well, we're going to the tournament. Well, there was a year when not everybody got to go. So just something to think of a little bit there. And what did you think? Looks like Illinois State is either the regular season champion or at least co-champion. I don't know if we know any more about Belmont or not, but just say something about them real quick. Doesn't have to be long. What makes them so good? You don't have to kiss their butts or anything, but just, you know, they're good. It seemed like sometimes they didn't miss when they shot. You don't want to say anything nice about it.
I mean, I guess like they have a lot of experienced players on their team, so like I feel like having like people who've been in the system for a certain amount of time, you know, it's kind of like, you know, when you have people like Mary Crompton and his long Deanna was something. Long. When you have people that like have been in the system for a certain amount of time, you know, they normally like are very controlled in their situations.
They've been there before, and they know if they fall down, they fall behind by a few points, not to
Yeah.
panic. And you know, that, any opinions? Or? No, that's all right. That's all right.
Good.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, thanks, ladies.
Hey, thanks.
Thank
Best
you.
wishes in the tournament.